So today was your first day enjoying the Forge.
Yeah.
Is there anything you can tell viewers about what it was like? How did your day start and how did it end?
Well, this might sound a little cheesy to say, but it's, for lack of a better word, it was enlightening. In the way that I feel muscles I didn't know existed, and it's almost kind of confusing. I'm exhausted, but I'm intrigued. It almost, the muscles that I feel that are really sore right now, they're so deep inside the core that it almost feels like I injured an organ or something. I'm just not used to feeling something that, a muscle that's that sore, that deep. It feels like it's unfamiliar to me.
Okay, do you mind telling viewers what did you start with this morning?
Today I started with forearm planks and push-ups, and not just forearm planks and push-ups, but transitioning from the forearm plank into push-ups. I held the plank for 1:30 seconds. It was an interesting process because I was able to figure out how to, by tucking my hips in, I was able to actually focus the core muscles in the stomach instead of the back muscles, because usually whenever I do planking before, my lower back would always hurt. So I did that for 1:30 seconds, and then I was able to transition into a push-up position and do 2 push-ups. And then after I got rested for just for about a minute, and then got up and was able to do the rest of them.
You spend the rest of your day doing your work, eating lunch, and all these other pleasant things that we all do in life. And then came the time for the main dish of your first day of forging. Tell us a little bit about it.
One thing I found interesting was that in each exercise there's not a lot of reps, but the process of doing each rep is slow and very painful.
Could you, without going into too much details, without divulging all the secrets, could you kind of give the quick, not too detailed recount of what was happening as you progressed from the leg raise to offline leg raises to other exercises in your first main dish workout?
Well, with leg raises, my entire core stomach muscles were, that's where a lot of the deep pains I was talking about earlier were starting to come from. And then things got even more literally sideways. Things went a little sideways when you start doing the offline leg raises, and then you feel core muscles that you didn't know existed again. I went to the 180 push-ups, and I already struggle enough with push-ups as is. This added another core dimension to push-ups that made it even more exhausting. I did have to take a break in between reps, even though there weren't that many reps. Then I did the assisted Slav squats. I'd practiced those before because my goal is to be able to Slav squat. And what was difficult for me this time was, again, I had to do it slowly. I couldn't just do it fast and then push myself up fast. I had to do it the whole process slowly. And yeah, now my legs are wobbly for the rest of the day. After that, I did some side plank switches. As soon as I got in position to start doing it, my shoulders were already wobbling from the push-ups earlier, because the push-ups I did earlier were not just linear movement, it's the whole shoulder moving, and the side planks require the whole shoulder to move as well.
Any advice you would give to people that are thinking or are about to embark on this journey of starting the Forge program, Forge Interactive?
I would recommend you be very patient with yourself, because right off the bat you're going to know how weak you are, and that can be very discouraging from the beginning. And also just keep in mind this is an individualized course, so you work from your baseline. And again, just be very patient with yourself, and do try to do the exercises slowly as recommended, and don't shortchange yourself by trying to use inertia with any of the exercises.
Last question. Will you continue, and where do you see yourself if you are to continue 6 months from today?
Yes, I will continue. That doesn't mean I'm going to enjoy it necessarily. It's going to be painful, very painful process. But I'm feeling what muscles are already being engaged. I can tell that this is going to help me in other areas of life. I think it's going to help my posture, and it's going to help me in self-defense training. I'm going to have that strength and power I didn't know I could possess.
All right, well, thank you very much for still talking after your first day of Forge. It is greatly appreciated. Now I guess get some rest, maybe eat a dinner, and because tomorrow is day 2 of Forge.
Yep.